Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Welcome to my channel. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you have a predominance of Aquarius in your chart, maybe a stellium of planets, three or more planets, then this reading is also for you. Thank you so much to those who are already subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for being part of the Sun Woman community. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe. So this reading is going to be for Aquarius. This is part of my Sun Ascension series, and this is a series of readings that I'm doing in order to help us along our spiritual journey, right? Our ascension journeys. We're all, those of us who are moving along a spiritual path or just trying to figure out who we are in the world, what our meaning is in the world, where we're going, what our mission is. These readings are kind of to help shed some light, some clarity for you. Maybe where there are areas where you're uncertain. This is to illuminate perhaps internal or external energies that may be blocking you, standing in your way, creating barriers or challenges to you to move along your path. So, that's the intention of these readings. I hope that they help and resonate with you. If you're interested in a private reading, I do have a new Etsy shop set up, so you can click on the link in the description box below, and that'll take you to my Etsy shop. All right, everybody. So after I do this first reading, I am going to do a three-card reading for answer to your unspoken question, and I'll ask you at that time to hold a question in your mind. I'll do the three-card reading, and that will be in response to whatever that personal question is that you might have. Okay, and hopefully that will resonate for you. All right, Aquarius, this is for you. For my water bearers out there, this reading is for Aquarius. All of my decks are previously shuffled, but I know that some of you enjoyed seeing the shuffle on camera, so I'm happy to do that for you. I know often it's a meditative. I love that the Empress just popped up. Let's see what's behind it. The Empress and the Fool, beautiful. Abundance, creativity, divine feminine energy. The Fool there being, risk taking, starting a new journey, starting out on a new path, taking a chance. So let's see if those cards come back up for you, Aquarius. And whoops, too many. Let's see what the messages are for you, for Aquarius. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to split it one more time. Let's see what we've got here for Aquarius. All right, we have the Three of Wands in the past, and I will move the cards around and kind of, pick them up so you can see them. The Knight of Cups, the Fool. Okay, Fool is significant. Came up again for us, Aquarius. Okay. We have the Lovers. Wow, at the core. Lovers in the center of the reading. Oh my goodness. We have the Ace of Cups crowning. Isn't that something? We have the Ace of Swords at the base of the deck. Loving this. That's definitely Aquarian energy. We have the Seven of Cups in the near future. We have the Magician, beautiful. And we have, oh wow, this is so nice. We have the Ten of Cups in the outcome of this reading for you. Beautiful. And let's see, at the base of the deck, the Six of Pentacles. So, what's the message that is coming into laser focus for me, Aquarius? It's this. I feel as though there's a gift coming to you. I feel that you have really earned the blessings and the consideration, the gifts, the support that you are about to, or that is covering you right now. So the Six of Pentacles, usually I go right through the reading, but the Six of Pentacles is significant for me because what it says to me is that you have sown good karma. You've sown good energy into the universe. You've been a generous, giving, loving, kind, supportive, fair. Here's the scales, right? Like the Libra scale. Some of you might have Libra in your chart, Sun, Libra rising, Moon, or somewhere in your chart. You have given generously. Maybe it's to friends, maybe it's to family members, maybe it's to a partner, a spouse, maybe it's to your community, maybe to charitable organizations. There have been seeds of generosity that you have sown and good karma. And as a result of that, Aquarius, I feel that the blessings of the universe are opening up to you. Okay? The things that you have wanted, whether that's love, whether that is happiness for family, whether that is mastery over your life or over whatever it is that you are doing. Those things are coming to you. Let's go back to the beginning here. The Three of Wands. So I feel that many of you have a vision. You have thoughts about what's coming in the future for you, what's on the horizon. You have maybe very specific dreams, hopes, dreams, and you're waiting for your ship to come in, right? Just like this figure here. She sees it. She knows it's coming. It's a little way off. There's a little bit of distance separating her from that ship, but she sees it. She knows it's there. She knows it's coming. She feels it. She is, with the Three of Wands there, she is grounded, right? She has staked her claim. When people go up to the mountain, the Alps, whatever, they dig that flag or that staff, whatever it is, into where they have finally arrived to. I feel that you have arrived, and you are now in the path of receiving what it is that you have traveled so far for, that you have invested so much time and so much energy in. Okay? There's passion. This red here is so strong. There's passion behind what you want, who you want to be, what you want to attract. There's desire there. Okay, there's motivation. Wands, we know, are energy, passion, movement. Okay, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So there is momentum. You have the momentum behind you, and the momentum is guiding you to this outcome. We have the Knight of Cups here in the recent past. Knight of Cups and the Fool. The Fool is one of the cards that popped up while I was shuffling. So the Fool is significant here. The Fool talks about setting out on a new journey. It talks about, an uncharted course, right? So the Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, but it is not the number one card. It's 0. So it is an uncharted path. It's an uncharted journey. It is an unwritten book. It's, an unwritten story. It is yet to be written. And the only way to start that is to begin, right? To set out on that journey. And we know that the Fool takes nothing but what's on his back, or her back, and a faithful companion. The risk, yes, you have to look what's in front of you, have to be careful where you're stepping, have to be careful where you're going. Don't be, do your due diligence, research, make good choices. Don't be foolish. Don't take unnecessary or maybe dangerous risks. But there is an offer coming in here. Okay? It could be an emotional connection. Again, this is recent past, so this may be something that's coming into you that you are in the process of receiving. It could be, again, we talked about fire with the wand. It could be, again, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. It's an offer. It's a fresh perspective. It's a fresh invitation, right? So it is also creativity. Cups is creativity. So it could be not, it could represent a person, but it could also represent a offer to become involved with someone or with something, a project, a creative project. I'm getting, where there's a lot of cups here. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Some of you could be creatives. Aquarius, very creative sign. Maybe you are a writer, or a musician, an artist in some way. And so this energy is maybe an offer or a new path that you have started out on that could prove to be significant for you and open up doors for you. Okay. If the Knight of Cups represents a person, it can be someone who may be younger than you. You may feel like you want to leap into whatever this is, and it may be the right time for you. But again, the energy of the Knight, the energy of the Fool is to be careful. Don't be foolish, but be open. Be open to new beginnings. Be open to a new road, right? To embarking on a new journey. Again, the Three of Wands here, talking about embarking on a new situation coming in. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. I'm just going to pull all three of these these cards up together because they just look so good, right? And they represent such amazing energy. Now, the Lovers card in the center, it's a major arcana, so we're talking about spiritual energy. The Lovers, on the mundane level represents relationships, perhaps partnerships, involvement. Could represent marriage, could represent a commitment, an emotional commitment. But it can also represent decisions, right, between two things. It's ruled by Gemini, the Lovers. So there could be two sides of a situation here. You could be needing to make a decision. Could be a decision between two people. Could it be a decision between love and a new idea? Could be a decision between cutting ties and being independent. It could be, or involvement, connection. Again, aces here. I say aces. The Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords. They are seeds being planted, new beginnings. The Ace of Swords is victory. The Ace of Cups is love, abundance, an emotional spark. These are sparks. So, could be sparks with another person. Could be victory in a relationship that's happening right now. Could be success and victory over a creative project or creative endeavor that you're involved with. There are blessings here, right? So the Ace of Cups is a blessing any way you slice it. The Ace of Swords is victory from your higher, your guides, perhaps your spirit guides. It could be, cutting through any. It's decisive. All right. So there could be an emotional spark here that is crowning you, a decision that needs to be made, and then decisive action at the base of this part of your journey, of your path here. Okay. Any way you look at it, it's positive. There's no negative connotations here. There is a need for balance, though, especially with the dark side, the light side. There could be the attraction of opposites. Could be you and someone who's very different from you coming together. It could be you, the cerebral person, and that other person being very emotionally charged, right? They're ruled by their emotions. You're ruled by your thoughts. Um, you may be, again, very different energies, but there is the possibility of combining and blending those energies into one entity, which is a relationship, which is a project, which is an idea that comes to fruition, that's manifested. Um, the snake is here because, right, we're talking about the Garden of Eden. We're talking about the lovers, the naked, Adam and Eve on the lovers card. Um, but there is mastery over temptation here as well, right? Um, Interesting to me that the sun is here. So again, positive energy, positive light being injected into this situation. The lotus, the lotus is a very spiritual card. For me, the lotus is the third eye, right? That chakra. So being able to see clearly, to be able to see direction clearly, to allow your higher mind to make your decision here or to inform your decision. So a lot of messages with those three cards there, Aquarius. What do we have coming up? Well, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Magician. So again, very similar energy here. What I feel is that you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot. You're at a point where you may. Interesting when you're in this type of manifesting energy. A lot of things are going to be attracted to you, right? There may be temptations. There may be things that are not in your best interest. There may be people who want to latch on to you. Um, it's going to be very important for you to be discerning. And the magician is discerning because the magician has the skill, the talents. Magician has the tools from all of the suits. The cup, which is emotional connection, the spark of creative energy. The pentacles, which is the ability to manifest actual, earth energy, resources, money. The swords energy, which is that mental mastery, that intellectual mastery, mastery of the mind, the thoughts creating things, right? And the wands, which is passion, movement, change. Okay, so she definitely looks like she's manifesting here. She's focusing, she's centering. Make sure that you're centering yourself, Aquarius, so that you are able to discern all of these things that are going to be coming into your universe, right? Some of them are going to be wonderful. Laurel, success, victory. You have, a looks like the whole city, behind you. Property. You have something which looks like, I don't even know what that is. What is that? Oh, that looks like a jewelry box or something where, uh, you know, gold and a treasure is overflowing. But you also got a dragon over here. We're not quite sure what the dragon represents. We've got the snake, so possibility that there are going to be people around you that you're going to have to be very careful of. You may need to vet those people and get to know them before you learn to trust them, make them prove themselves. You might have someone who is only showing half of their face to you, right? And their part of them is hidden. So you need to be careful with that. This figure here has blue lips, right? So, if you think from a healthcare perspective, someone who has blue lips is very low in oxygen. All right, so some of you may know that I'm also a nurse, but so we know when we see blue lips that there is very bad oxygenation going on. All right, they're not getting enough oxygen, and so they are, you're seeing that change because the blood is not flowing through them. So these are people who may be unhealthy, right? Unhealthy influences to you. Maybe things that are on their way out that are not um, life-giving to you. Okay, so you want to be very careful, make sure that you are making the right choices, because as I said, you're going to have a lot of options, a lot of energy around you trying to get your attention, get your focus, and you're going to have to be discerning. Ten of Cups, though, in the outcome says that there is a cycle of abundance, of joy, of love surrounding you. This is what's coming into you. This could be family connections. So some of you could, have a significant healing in your family, joy with your family, with your children if you have children, with a spouse, a partner. This is the marriage card as well. So there could be an offer of marriage. I also like this card because it looks like a family is traveling together. So you could be traveling with your family, with your loved ones. The rainbow is there. We know the rainbow is a promise of hope. With the biblical story, we know that God gave the rainbow after the floods to promise that they would never experience that disaster again. So some of you may have been through some really serious stuff, and this is kind of that reward, that rainbow for you, to let you know that you've done well, you've done a good job. Despite everything, you have been generous, you've been kind to the people around you, to strangers, to people that you know, and as a result, you do have a blessing coming. Okay, you do have abundance and fulfillment. That's the word. You have fulfillment coming. It is promised to you. All right, Aquarius. So beautiful. I'm going to pull two oracle cards, and then I will do your answer to your unspoken question. Oracle cards for Aquarius. Here we go, Aquarius. What is our oracle card for Aquarius, the water bearer? I'm going to take this one. All right. What does this say? Solitude. Interesting. This is a really beautiful card, and actually, I've worked with this deck, but this may be the first time that I've ever pulled this card. And what I can say to you is that there is a gift in solitude here. What this shows me, it's very similar to this magician energy where she's alone, but she's manifesting, right? This is self-imposed, I feel, so that you can refocus, replenish your energies, be able to see clearly what's going on around you. All of except for the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, all of the figures here in these cards are alone. But it's only in that solitude that we get to know ourselves, to meditate, to focus, to pray, to reconnect, and maybe reconnecting with nature. Some of you need to spend some time in nature, hug a tree, okay? Or, plant your feet in the grass to ground yourself. Go by the ocean, by the water, spend time by the water, spend time on the water. The full moon could be significant for you whenever you are watching this. So there could be a revelation to you at the full moon. But there is definitely a need to, I love the fact that this person is on their boat and they are rowing. They are charting their own path here, their own course. And, that moon is either coming up or it's going down, but there's transition happening here, natural transition. So, again, the gift here may be found in solitude. Maybe some of you are doing what you are meant to do in solitude. Some of you could be readers. Some of you could be empaths. Some of you could be creatives, as I said earlier, and you may need that solitude in order to hone your skills, hone your gifts. Listen to that creative spark and let it fly, right? Let it flow. Okay, let's see. I'm also hearing dark night of the soul and coming out of it, right? So this is a period of release and rising out of that dark night of the soul for some of you that you may have been in. Okay. And again, with this energy talking about emotional connections and people coming towards you and people receiving your gifts, you could be coming out of that period of solitude and reconnecting with the people around you. All right. All right. Let's get one more card for Aquarius. One more card. Aquarius. All right. This one is trying to push itself out, so I'm going to take it. What do we have? Oof. Wow. This is very meaningful to me as an Aquarian. I have 3 planets Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. So this definitely speaks to me personally. This card says decide, right? You have to make a decision here. What is that decision? Well, is the decision to set off on that journey, right? Is the decision to wait patiently while you draw in that ship? Is the decision to connect with this Knight of Cups? Decision could be which one of these cups is worthy of you and which one is not, right? So whatever it is, you're being called to make a decision. Maybe you have been on the fence about something, who you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to do. May you navigate with purpose is the message here. So you may be good at a lot of different things. You may be interested in a lot of different things. Interesting to me because Gemini rules this card, the Lover's card, and often Geminis are, can are so talented and have so many mercurial gifts. They can do so many things and so easily. But the shadow side of that is that sometimes they are, what do they call it? Masters of none. What is that? They can do so many things, but they are disinterested very quickly, and they don't gain mastery, and they can be scattered. So make sure, Aquarius, that you're not expressing Gemini-like energy. Not, we know Geminis, I'm not saying anything about Geminis. I love Geminis. I'm talking about the shadow side, right? Where you need to make a decision, where you need to, and I'll tell Gemini this, I'll tell them all the time. You have to make sure that you are focusing and that you are putting, you're looking for the long term, not just for the superficial, right? Use those immense gifts and skills and blessings that you were born with, but master them. Master something, right? So same here. I'm telling you. I'm giving you Gemini advice here. Make sure that you are navigating with purpose. What it is you want to be, where you want to go, what you want to do. Make sure that you are decisive in those actions. I said that with the 7 of Cups, decisive and discerning. Okay? All right. So that's the main reading. Now I'm going to do your answer to your unspoken question, Aquarius. I'm going to ask you to hold a question. Oops. Ooh. All right. Well, the Strength card came up. All right. So Strength could be Leo energy. Could also be mastery over a difficult situation, success with that, passion. But I'm going to focus on this, and please hold that question in your mind, Aquarius. And I'll give you 30 seconds to focus. You can stop the video if you like, and we'll see what the message is for Aquarius. Ooh, boy, they're jumping. Okay, I'm going to take that, put those back together, and I'm going to do another shuffle. Let's see. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Okay. Split the deck, and here we go. First card, Queen of Cups. Again, creative, abundant, emotionally powerful queen. Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Someone who is really tapped in, tuned in, psychic energy, empath here, spiritually attuned. The Hermit, Virgo energy here. A wise person, a seeker of wisdom, truth, guidance, and the Moon. Wow, 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 wow. All right, Aquarius. So the message here I have for you is about emotional connection. Okay. You are being asked, and with these two major arcana cards, this is definitely a message for an ascension message for you. You have gifts, you have skills, you have talents, you are connected, you are tuned in, you may have, intuitive powers, you may be a creative, an artist on some level. There is a tremendous font of emotional energy that is within you. But I feel some of you are seeking where to place that, how to express that, how to manifest. You're looking for truth. You're looking for guidance. You've been wandering, right? You may have been wandering for a while. You may have been feeling alone. You know that something is coming, but you've been trying to follow your light, your path to that end. Well, I'm telling you right now that there may be something that happens around the full moon, at the time of the full moon, that you are receiving this message that is going to illuminate that truth for you. It's going to illuminate that path for you. You are going to be so tapped in, so tuned in, so connected to your downloads. You're going to be receiving downloads. You're going to be open for them. You're going to be open for messages that you are. There's no question that you'll be receiving the answers that you're seeking at this time. Okay? So, Aquarius, make sure that you are open for that. Make sure that you are grounded, focused, and ready to receive. All right? And that is your message. Thank you so much, Aquarius. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Again, if you're looking to get a private reading, please check out the link in the box below. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy. Until next time, namaste.